Morning, the most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
The financial meltdown making headlines across the campaign trail, but our next guest says that we need to pay attention to the crisis facing our children. For decades now, civil rights leader and Barack Obama supporter Marian Wright Edelman has been making sure that poor children have access to health care and education. She's a president and founder of the Children's Defense Fund and also has a new book, The Sea is So Wide and My Boat is So Small, charting a course for the next generation. I asked her why race may be a factor in this presidential election.
Well, none of us have thought that racism is dead and that there's not racial prejudice still around, but the fact that Barack Obama has gotten to where he got says that people have been able to transcend race in many ways. The people of Iowa, the people of Wisconsin, the people of Virginia and throughout the South who voted for him went beyond what people might have expected. And so the fact that he's there, the fact that he is our nominee for the Democratic Party, I think speaks well for America. And I hope in the new election that we will make sure that our faith in ourselves and our self-interest will govern us looking at the merits of our candidates and not give in to our fears and our prejudices.
John McCain feels that school vouchers are something that could help improve education, especially for low-income children, to be able to attend private schools, schools that are performing well. Do you support that?
No, I don't. And the experience with vouchers reinforces racial and social inequities, and I am for public school choice. I'm for experimentation through charter schools and performance schools, but we have got to confront the public school system and bring about fundamental reforms, which is where 90% of our children are. Vouchers is no solution for the extraordinary problems in our public school system today.
Now, Barack Obama is against that. He is for expanding the Head Start programs and for the programs that take place at the nursery school and preschool level. How vital is that in your opinion?
It is absolutely crucial. The early brain development in the 0 to 3 years and the preschool years with millions of our children not ready for school. Early Head Start reaches only 3% of the eligible children. That's a disgrace. We need to invest in our children from birth with good health care and prenatal care. The early childhood development is crucial to getting children ready. Our schools must begin to teach. We cannot have a child dropping out of school every 10 seconds. We cannot have a majority of our children unable to read and write. That's a sentence to social and economic debt.
You had a front row to history. You were a counselor to Dr. Martin Luther King back in 1968. If Barack Obama does win the presidency, what will that one single move do to change race relations, in your opinion?
Oh, I think it would be an extraordinary symbol and spur, positive spur to everybody in the world that America really does want to live its values. For young black kids and young white kids and young Hispanic kids, I think that that family image, that fact that if you can come from a mother who is on food stamps, it can come from a difficult background without a father, but that you can become president of the United States will say we can become everything or anything that we want to do if we work hard enough for it in this country, that you can get a fair shake, and I think that it would be a major, major impetus. It will inspire so many folk, and I think it says that America works, that America's dream is real.
Your new book, The Sea is So Wide and My Boat is So Small, charting a course for the next generation. Marian Wright Edelman, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.